It is 9:31 on the Kingston station on this very muggy, warm start to a Monday morning here in the Hudson Valley. And we have one of our favorite guests with us this morning. Rob Schweitzer from historic Hudson Valley is with us to chat a bit. And Rob, good morning.
Good morning, Warren. How are you?
How are things in Westchester County? I'm sure it's a little muggy there, too.
It is very muggy and very sticky. Looking forward to this weather breaking.
Well, it looks like, right now, it looks like the upcoming weekend is good, and that's good news for your events at your many sites going on as we celebrate 4th of July weekend. And historic Hudson Valley, of course, is comprised of how many sites, Rob?
We have 6 historic sites that we own and operate. We are a private, nonprofit education and preservation organization.
And this coming weekend, 4th of July weekend, you've got a couple of great events at Van Cortlandt Manor as well as Washington Irving's Sunnyside, the Independence Day celebrations. And you're going to really turn back the hands of time. It's going to be a real great family event.
We do. We have 2 events going on. One, as you said, at Van Cortlandt Manor, which is in Croton on Hudson. And again, these events both take place on the 4th of July themselves. And we celebrate Independence Day as if it were 1800 at Van Cortlandt Manor. We have a grand parade that takes place. We have a reading of a Declaration of Independence. We have some great children's games and activities. We have drilling and mustering with a local Revolutionary War reenactment group. So we have a lot of great stuff that's going on. That goes from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday.
So in the year 1800, the country's still a very young country at Van Cortlandt Manor.
Exactly. We use Van Cortlandt Manor to interpret what we call the New Nation period, basically the period from 1780 through 1820. Just after the Revolution, the country is just coming into its own. The ceremonies at that time were still a little bit more solemn and serious because the country had just gotten its independence from Britain, and it was a very very important celebration during that time.
And a great parade that day, right?
Absolutely. The parade takes place at 2 o'clock. Everybody who attends the event is invited to march in the parade along with our costumed interpreters. And
the military reenactment group, always a great event as well, right? They'll set up camp right there?
Exactly, and they have a cannon that goes off. They fire their muskets. It's a great thing that kids really enjoy.
And a real learning experience and a lot of fun, too. You'll have a reading of the Declaration of Independence you mentioned, right?
Absolutely. A lot of great opportunities there.
So that's all at Van Cortlandt Manor, and Van Cortlandt Manor is, where is that exactly?
That is in Croton on Hudson. It is, I guess, about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes down the Thruway or down Route 9 from you guys up there in Kingston.
So a nice day trip, and the weather looks good for the weekend, so it should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and the site is located right at the confluence of the Hudson and the Croton River, so it's a really beautiful landscape.
Rob, how old is Van Cortlandt Manor?
Van Cortlandt Manor dates back to the 1740s.
So even before the Declaration of Independence in America.
Exactly.
Now, the other big event going on is at Washington Irving's Sunnyside, and that event will be set in the year 1850.
Correct. And Washington Irving's Sunnyside is the homestead of Washington Irving. He was the author, best known now as the author of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and Rip Van Winkle. He occupied this property from 1839 to 1859. So at the Independence Day celebration there, we interpret it as if it were 1850. And at that point, the country was a little bit more mature. It was grappling with issues such as the women's rights to vote and the temperance movement, and these issues are kind of debated during the day amongst some costumed interpreters. And the skits are kind of comedic, but they're kind of serious at the same time. Kind of shows you what people were dealing with as the country was maturing and the political issues of the day. We also have a lot of great games that take place that day. We have ice cream making demonstrations, country dancing. It's a really fun event.
And you know, Rob, American history is really an interesting topic, a topic that we're all really interested in. And this makes it fun, and it's a great learning experience too, these beautiful sites that you have.
It does, and it really helps inform contemporary issues and contemporary debate on things as well. You know, we learn from the past, obviously, and this is a great way to really get immersed in it when you visit our sites, because you actually feel as if you are taking that step back in time, which is really fantastic.
So is it possible to maybe drive down from Kingston and take in both events that day?
Yes, absolutely. Sunnyside, which is in Tarrytown, is about maybe 15 or 20 minutes away from Van Cortlandt Manor in Croton. It's our southernmost site. The Tappan Zee Bridge comes over the Hudson into Tarrytown, so that's where Sunnyside is located. Both the events go from 10 to 6. You can definitely do them both in one day and make a full day of it.
And I see if you buy tickets online, kids get free admission right now?
Absolutely. Kids under 18, free admission when you use the promo code July4 when you buy tickets for these events online. And our website is hudsonvalley.org.
And I see also coming up throughout the month of July, you've got Summer Week History Day camps going on at the area locations.
We do. We have week-long day camps for children 9 through 13 at our various sites. These are really popular. They're ways for kids to really get a full immersion into